holding will ruin it every time. All right, this pass defense we got has been crazy good the last 3 or 4 weeks. We're looking to continue the success and get into the playoffs hot. Right now we're the #1 seed.
They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up. And then when they present themselves,
third-year quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for.
Throw. Pass incomplete.
Dang, I know it's a roughing the passer, I think. Yep.
Look here, and we'll step aside. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be. Their decision-making, I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it,
nice, man.
I think that keyed into it. They were doing
Touchdown, Tyler. Good deal.
They didn't get it. Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus. Left him no space to try and run. Really.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
Ah, that was a bad pass.
Possession of the football. So, and he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out.
Just threw an interception. That's
they
not
really
good.
Want to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now back to throw.
There we go. Get in there, D. Nice.
Maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Nice.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a... Yeah, that one. How about the defense?
Hopefully the next drive is a lot better for our offense.
Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
What's up, guys? If you're just in here, be sure to leave a like and sub if you haven't already.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
The coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give...
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, he finds more. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, Murray works over the middle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Confidence really soaring.
On 1st and 2. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Wow.
They will take over possession of the football
2 drives, 2
at the
turnovers.
32-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust, okay, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. And that nearly
Oh my gosh, almost got it back.
for his hands defensively. That's a ball he probably thinks he should. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And Job one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The drive will start with Connor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to... Right back to Connor here on 1st. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like...
Deal. It's a good score.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. This running game so important for them.
Be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Make a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. I think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And time to give some credit. Accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down because they'll get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards, good.
Can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Murray a give. This is Connor. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on through with Connor. And that play going absolutely.
Man, they're stacking the line at the goal line. I can't get in there. Awesome on the Connor touchdown, brother.
Defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Murray now. Caught on the slant. Touchdown.
There we go. Start off right.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver.
They went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And after the good gain last
Yeah, blow him up, boys. He's too little.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. The Cards get to him here. he's brought down for a sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them over.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a...
And here now the punter Fox as he sends us
Wow. What a punt. We'll take that.
Looks to be right at the 25-yard line. He threw touchdown pass number 30 on the year last time he had the ball. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30.
Decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings... They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Victory now.
Murray now on first down. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond. Murray now on first down. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 59 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get this to the 22. So they begin the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this.
Yeah. You noticed, huh?
They go quickly here out to Moore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field.
They'll run here with Connor. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They'll run here with Connor. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it'll be Connor. And he is in.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, number 25.
James Conner with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory. Now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation, because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now I think we're going to get a 5. It's 3rd and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. Looking end zone, but it's in.
Oh, nice pass breakup.
That was a touchdown.
Time remaining here in the
That's the only time I really trade.
We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Good strong.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
On this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Murray from midfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Anderson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I missed him.
Throwing again, Murray. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Now another time.
An easy win.
The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
McCann's kick up and good. And that will extend their lead here.
So far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well.
As the second half gets started, and a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Cardinals offense
Nice.
And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season, so now it's what you like. Direction. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here.
In vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Murray now on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being...
Dang. Will they run it?
Connor up the shotgun. They'll run with Connor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the gun, Murray. To the catch made by Hopkins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. Penalty, 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. And it's in.
Oh my gosh, I had him deep.
Downfield as well.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
There to set up the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Dang, that was actually a pretty play.
Coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's...
It's a good chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Second down, here's an option right. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said, get a new set and let's start over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Connor. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give it. I'll pick it up and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Connor. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 95 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. He's got him in, complete, touchdown.
Wow, what a freaking play.
Hopkins, 43 yards. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot. Still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now I think we're going to get a tier. And we'll step aside. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw.
Nice pass. I'm telling you, man, this guy's pretty good. The first year I played him, he wasn't this good.
So how about that for an answer that's gone? Could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are with matchups.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. option coming right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and it slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
That's the way you do it, man.
You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
On 1st and 10 is Counter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the 4. On 1st and 10 is Counter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 127 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offense. Hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Connor on 1st down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. 2nd down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't do more.
And they face a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run forward with Counter. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
McCann's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wondered.
For man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon, you wonder. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Now we're in the Jim's hole. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here,
and that is caught. Touchdown.
Oh my gosh. Higgins, big body.
The Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point at the line. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 28-27. 65 seconds remaining. Their 5-game winning streak hit 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Damn it, this ball game.
When you talk about making
Shoot.
plays, that is a winning play at this
I meant to throw it up higher. I didn't, though.
interception huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying.
Especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
I had 2 timeouts, man. I didn't have no chance. Let's throw a stupid pick. Play before that, so. All right, it's time for the playoffs.
So for the